Welcome back, everybody, to the Daily Racing Show here at RacePlazaMedia. My name is Milan, and as always, I will be breaking it down for you guys what you can watch racing related this upcoming weekend. There is a lot to watch. However, I'm not going to list every single thing because that is too much. If you want to know every single thing, what you can watch, when you can watch it, and where you can watch it, make sure to check out our website, RacePlazaMedia.com, where we have our free racing calendar available for you guys. There's no need to sign up. You don't need to leave an email. You don't have to do anything but click on it. And there we break it down for you guys. However, let's get right into it. I'm going to go over a little different categories just to make it a little structured. So we have Ferrari Challenge North America going into round 2 this upcoming weekend. Following the Ferrari Challenge North America, we also have the Porsche Super Cup round 1 happening this weekend in Imola. We have the Renault Clio Cup Italy, Spain, and Europe this weekend as well. Moving on from that, of course, we do have some NASCAR happening this weekend. We actually have NASCAR Euro happening this weekend, as well as NASCAR Canada, NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, and then the NASCAR Wellen Series. I'm not quite sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Let me know in the comments below. Also this weekend, there's a lot of GT racing happening. We have the Fanatec GT World Challenge happening this weekend in Italy. We have the GT World Challenge Europe Sprint happening this weekend. We have GT World Challenge America, GT America, GT2 Europe Series, GT4 America, and GT4 European Series. So if you love GT cars, this is the weekend probably for you. There's so much GT racing, and the cool thing is the majority of those, once again, you can watch for free. Very cool. Now, moving on from that, we also have some two-wheel racing, of course, this upcoming weekend. We have the British Talent Cup. We have the British Superbike Championship returning with round 3 this upcoming weekend. Then we have the FIM Speedway GP going into a round 3 in Germany this upcoming weekend. And following that, we have also the FIM Moto Cross World Championship in France this weekend. Now, moving on from that, there is also, of course, Formula racing this upcoming weekend. We have Super Formula, we have Formula 3, we have Formula 2, and of course, we have Formula 1. They're all racing in Imola, the same track where the Porsche Cup is racing this upcoming weekend. And you can watch all of that on the F1 TV app. So if you have it, make sure do not miss out on that. I know F1 is obviously the big event. However, F2 and F3 are both very exciting series. I'm saying F3 even though I have never watched F3, but I've watched a lot of F4, which is a step below that, and that is very good racing. And I have watched F2, and that is also really exciting. We have a lot of young talent that might be taking up some spots next year in F1. There's a lot of names been thrown around, so don't sleep on those guys because it's very exciting racing. So now, the last thing I wanted to talk about is that we do have also the R-Car Menard series this weekend. We have the Stock Car Pro series. We have the Stock Car series. We have TC America and TCR UK. At the end here, it was a little more mixed up, but I saw that there are a few more things I wanted to mention. Anyways, I hope that gives you guys some pointers on what you can watch. Let me know what your plans on what you're going to be watching this upcoming weekend. I for sure will be watching Formula 1 because it is actually a really good season, even though I said at the beginning of the season it wasn't. I had anticipated the worst, and the season has been really excellent. We had Lando Norris getting his first W in there. We have Carlos Sainz returning from surgery and just winning a race, and then of course Max winning a few races there too. But it's been actually a really great season. So of course, if you're gonna be watching that, let me know, or what else you'll be watching. As I said, I will be watching Formula 1. I'm gonna try to tune in some well, they don't have any endurance racing this weekend, which is nice because it usually takes up a lot of time, but I love endurance racing. So I will probably tune in to one of the GT races, and then maybe some two-wheel racing. I just saw that there's also Moto America, Euro Cup 3. There's so much racing, guys. You can't tell me that there's nothing to watch. Um, Anyways, as always, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like and subscribe, and I will be seeing you guys here tomorrow at the Daily Racing Show.